Yeah, it's time to take a break and go down and see how the old time stunt and the classic events are running. We were hoping to get down there a lot earlier, but one of the problems we have here is we did a Venturi change and we were testing some props and we were helping Dave Eiskins, among other things, and it turned into a Chinese fire drill as it does almost every year. But anyway, that's the fun, that's the camaraderie. You know, see how they're doing. They had a great turnout. Now we know where they're practicing. Oh, look at these guys. They're out on the grass practicing. Oh, Banjock and the boys are down here. Anyway, the grass circles actually were pretty usable. The guys are down here with wheel pants and everything. Hey, sleepy baby! Chickie's been checking us out for this whole trip. What do you think, Chick? Okay. He approves. Oh, don't tell me this is Batman Rutherford here. Oh, man. It's my understanding Mike Cavill is running one of the events, and I think Bob Brookins is running the other one. We'll check out the action. Oh, there's my girlfriend. Look at that. Oh, no. Mike, yeah, you always have to be the star around this action.
Hi.
Nobody likes a show off. Let's see how the girls are doing. What are they down? About halfway through the second round?
Of what?
I don't know.
They're halfway through the first, or they're all the way through the first round.
I heard they had 28 new entries.
Yeah.
They just came up from Bolivia. The Bolivian stunt team just pulled in a Volkswagen. Oh, there's Alan Goff now. Hey, what's happening? You bet, you bet. Oh, there he is. Say hello to your friends. The junior from Tucson. Very cool. Smoothie action. Caprice.
Where's David? He must have carried him back to Old
He even enters nostalgia stunts. He comes prepared. Nice shark. This the same one you had at the Worlds that you?
The same one last year.
Okay, yeah. Oh, it was nice then. It's nice now. Looks nice. Howdy, guys. Everybody having fun here in America?
Everybody's having fun.
Anybody gives you a hard time, just let me know.
Well, if Benet doesn't show
Benet.
up,
You gotta give Benet a hard time here.
yeah, he catapults my plane off the grass.
Ah, Benet! Oh. No, that ringmaster looks just like D. Rice's ringmaster.
Hey, how you doing?
When are you gonna put me in the Ringmaster Hall of Fame, you bum?
You'll be there.
I didn't be there. When am I gonna get my trophy? When am I gonna get my award? I won the Nats with a ringmaster. Did you ring the Nats with a ringmaster?
You'll be known throughout the brotherhood for your win.
I should be on their credit cards or something, you know?
You will definitely be there.
I like to have the Ferrari, to hell with the hack. Gentlemen,
How are you?
there's no drinking alcoholic beverage. Corvette! Look at this, check this out now. What would you rather have, a Ferrari or a Vet? Come on.
Give me the Corvette. I've never had the
Forget
pleasure
it.
of meeting you, Don Sopka.
Yeah, I know who you are. Wendy.
Pleasure.
I'm the lefty guy, shake lefty.
How are you?
Unless you could figure a way of making me a lefty camera guy. I'm good. How about? All right, let's go see what's cooking in old time. I saw that. I'll erase the video. Don't worry. I never erased the video. I'll give you the college bill too.
That's what I'm saying. I'll hang on to mine for now.
There's the man. What's happening, Mr. Roy?
Just the overhead, man. Just the overhead.
Oh. Hey, he's looking good, baby. Looking good. Dale Berry's leading. Hey, Bobbert, how you doing? Serving your country well. We're gonna send you to Iraq. They need some judges over there too.
How'd it go, Bob?
There's Bob Gieski's entry. Jameson. Ringmaster. Moon Hughes. Hey, Larry! Big job.
Yeah.
Well,
How did you guess?
a lucky guess. Gee, let me think. Is it small job or big job?
How did
Now,
you know
tell me the story about it.
This is one that Tony Nacarado Sr. built in
Okay.
49 or 50 way back with a Fox long shaft.
Yeah. Oh, this is Charlie Reeves's
This
plane.
is Charlie Reeves'
I got some
airplane.
pictures of this on my videos.
And I think that's probably the only one that's ever built after his. Tony Jr. had one at Tucson a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But he's got a long shaft 59 in it.
Does it run nice?
Oh yeah, I saw it fly a couple of days ago. I didn't see it today.
I got the pictures. He's got it when it was in raw wood. I got pictures to put on my videos.
Oh, this thing is better looking than the original. Well, we didn't build that pretty.
Nah, well, but you know, that's progress.
The engine never went into a two-cycle. It did the pattern, to me, beautiful.
Like the Blue Angel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like
one
the time
big giant four-stroke.
Like the time I did that perfect pattern, but unfortunately it was done in the dark and nobody saw it but me.
Yeah. I
love
saw
that
it.
story.
I saw it.
But this is a classic. This is
Yeah, you got some nice equipment out here today. So who's leading the pack? Which is the leader here, the leader boy?
We're over here chewing a fat, and
As if anybody cares or knows.
I didn't notice. There's Jim Lee with a Madewell 49.
Yeah, I know Jim Lee's plane. Seen that fly already.
Yeah, you know what? He's still running that. He hasn't broken a crankshaft yet.
Wow.
That's almost.
But he's a good technician. He doesn't abuse it or anything.
Mine always broke.
Well, but that was my point.
Okay, I'll retreat after that.
A good cook never puts too much spice on the sausage.
Well, aren't you excited about that big job?
I love it. Yeah, Charlie Reeves just walked away. He was
Maybe Fox should remake that engine from 1949. It's
Yeah.
running good.
Yeah, well, what's wrong? Did he do anything special to it? Did he, get
I don't think so.
custom part? You know what these guys
No,
always
I don't
making
think so.
stuff.
I check with him. I'm telling you what I've learned from him.
Charlie Reeves is a good man. I don't care what you say about him, Larry. Yeah, that's nice. Look at that.
You want to move this?
Yeah, that's nice. Look it in there. Oh, that's a beauty.
And you can see it's a rear intake. There's no front intake.
Yeah,
You don't
of
stick
course.
your finger in there.
No. '59 Fox, and still Charlie Reeves has got it humming. No, Charlie's built the Tiger Cat. He's helped me with all, you know, when I made my Tiger Cat, all the correspondence, all the paperwork and everything, you know, the pictures. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. That's a very special piece of equipment.
This is a special airplane here.
Wow, that is. They ought to give him a special award for that.
It gives me, in 1955, I moved to Burbank. I don't know if you know that. And the first Saturday afternoon, I visited Tony's hobby shop, stayed there 4 hours. We were gonna leave. He was locking the door, and he looked at me and Ginger, newly married.
Yeah.
He says, "You guys look like you don't have much money." He says, "Come with me. I'll buy you a movie ticket and buy you lunch. We'll go out and I'll treat you."
All right.
He never met me.
So what's not to? I've done the same thing.
My memories of Tony Sr. are the best of fondness.
All the modelers are like that. I'd be willing to bet.
His son is the same thing.
I'd be willing to bet if you pulled a stunt and you walked around and said, "I lost my wallet. Could you give me 20 bucks?" I bet 90% of people give you 20 bucks.
Out at Tucson a few years ago, Marvin Denny's wife lost her purse.
Oh, okay.
And they collected money to get.
They might have made money on it.
They got him home. They paid his way.
Yeah, well,
modelers do that.
We took care of Doran when Doran had no money and he was still sleeping in his car and stuff. I thought that was really nice of the modelers to do that.
You know what? It makes you feel good that money can't replace.
Oh, absolutely. When you're with the modeling public, you're with a good group of people.
Yeah, money can't replace the feeling you go home with.
Oh, I'm sure you're right. Now look, we have your whole, Michael, if you leave Mr. Hayward, you leave me your address, I will send you free DVDs. They'll have you on from, you never know when you're on it.
When you get done filming, I'm going to go get it out.
Okay, get it out.
This guy is 12 years old.
Tell me the whole story, Bill. I've seen his album.
He's just
How old are you?
12.
Whoa. You're the right age, my boy. You got him ripe on a vine.
Loving it, guys.
On a vine.
Anyways, and he's built his own plane.
Come over.
And his next plane most likely will be a Chisler. We'll be building a Chisler, possibly. And plays a mean trumpet in the band. He's a baseball player.
Beautiful.
He's in the 6th grade doing 8th grade work. They put him in the advanced class.
Beautiful.
He's got 4.4 grade average. And
I hope he's obviously going to be over there flying.
he's flown twice today.
All righty.
These were practice flights for him. He hasn't done his junior flights yet.
Oh, okay.
That's an ugly sound.
The man can't even drive a normal car. He's got to have a front exhaust, rear intake, hydroelectric power. What the hell power is this? Fuel oil or something?
Oh, no, man. There are little hamsters under there.
Has this got a gas engine in it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not one of those things with a battery, a NiCat or something?
I wouldn't have one of those.
No, I thought it was. It looks so weird.
No,
Shows you how much I know about cars.
I had
Good thing I know a lot about planes.
that big van for, you know, good Lord, 250,000 miles.
Yeah, that was a staple of the event.
10 miles per gallon, you know. And last year, you know, the air conditioning went out in Lufkin.
I heard this story from Rochelle.
Sally says she ain't coming again.
Nope. Well, when you get a chance, I want to see the Fowler flaps. This guy's always...
You all...
Nah, you're tired. We're going to be under the tent later. We know where you live.
Right.
We'll see you.
I think they work.
Well, who cares? They're cool. Got a few combat jobs in there. I didn't see that. Who's the owner? Is it? Oh my God! It's... God, he's gone over to the dark side. From Bearcats to Stukas. Look at this guy. Next thing he'll make is a Jab Zero. Listen, I heard on the street they were real unhappy about this appearance judging yesterday. They're sick and tired of your appearance. They said you're not qualified to judge. Is that possible?
That's totally possible.
They said you've been paid by Ferrari. Let's see how you look. How's he look?
This is the pay. This is the payoff.
If this is, see, you want to get in the front row there, you got to buy the guy a $100 hat.
Exactly right. Isn't it a beautiful hat? Wendy,
$100 buys you a Ferrari hat.
your airplane was spectacular.
Thank you.
Just
You know, we live-
planes have a theme.
We live 6 miles. I know your other planes were very artsy too. We live less than 6 miles from the Twin Towers, and our kids live right across the river. You could throw a stone and hit the Twin Towers. That is absolutely beautiful.
See the hands coming out of the clouds?
Yeah, I see it. Believe me.
Those are my
That's wonderful.
buddy's girlfriend's hands.
That is wonderful. Man, that's
I
a...
just thought it would be different than all just straight lines and a little curve or whatever, you know, it's just so repetitious. I wanted something.
I got a deal for you. When you watch that video I gave you,
Yeah.
next year I want to see Chicky on the wingtip.
Okay, it'll be in real small letters.
It's on my plane. It didn't hurt my appearance rose at all. Hey, there he is.
Hello. Yeah, I got word yesterday, and I thought, is this your 8th one? This
What?
Number 8 concourse.
No, I didn't win. They don't tell you till a banquet who won. Keeps the excitement level up.
Wait a minute. Yeah, you did.
No. You don't know until a banquet.
Wendy's already told.
Quite a young fella. He's got the coolest little album of all the pictures of him building that Nobler.
Oh, really?
Oh man, that's unbelievable. Yeah, I put the whole album on video for him.
You guys out there in Missouri sent me half a dozen or so of your videos.
You get anything out of them besides Ajita?
No, yes I did. I mean, you know, even though I've been building for many, many years, I built a lot of free flights.
Yeah.
My last stunt contest was 1952,
Well, there's always something you can learn.
but I was just talking to Larry Scarizzi because I remember him from the 50s, and actually from the 40s.
Bob Giesche's official flight in old time. Bob Gieske, one of the legends of the event. I think a legend, icon, I don't know what to call him. Champion doesn't say enough. Designer of the Gieske Nobler, the Bear, among others. Probably more I don't even know about. Had some medical issues this year. And glad to see him back. Glad to see him flying. It's really neat, even if you can't fly, to be one of the spectators at the Nats, but boy, it's a whole lot better just to have a handle in your hand and some wind blowing at your back. And have that feeling of being tired at the end of the day when you head back to the motel and you smell like nitro and your hands are greasy and your face feels like somebody brushed on Crisco with a 4-inch brush and your legs feel like they're on fire, but you know that shower's coming and some cold pizza. Always seems worth it to me. always wants to be on camera. Alan, go. Nothing better than a little Perry Como music and some speed flights. On the way back, the girls are back with lunch. Doesn't get much better than this. Sure, it could get better. I could be younger. But you know what? That's not happening. What are they doing over here? See, I don't know much about speed events, so if our friend Jim Varno gets here later this week, he knows all about speed events. I'll let him do the... Oh, these are team racing. This is exciting stuff when they get them going. A man's hobby. Holiday. Off to lunch. Let's go see what the girls have brought us for lunch. Well, we're having our lunch. The girls, this is what's left of a roast beef sandwich. Bob Lampione's taking the next flight.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. I'll turn around and
We got some entertainment going on today. It's really getting breezy now. We're in the breeze part of the day. 83, yeah.
one thing about it, what
Bob will have to show us all his flying skills. The skills of Bobby Lampione, our favorite guy. It's got the sound we love, the 2-4 brake. Listen to that. They had school or something. Judge school. So who's got the best Bob Lampione story while he's flying? We got any great Bob Lampione stories this year? He doesn't have his tennis. Let's see, what shoes does he wear? Oh, he's not bearing down. He's not in, he doesn't have his game shoes on.
No, he almost looks normal.
No, we can't lose normal.
Almost.
No. Oh. Well, you give him a nice hand when he's done. He's doing a good pattern. It's getting through good. You know, a heavy plane doesn't get hurt in the wind anywhere near as bad as a light one.
But it's a handful.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh, you bet your life, baby.
he's probably not really working these out there right.
Hey, he's actually getting through pretty good. I'm impressed. Well, like I said, good time to be under the tent, Bob. He's just jealous because I was getting blown out before. We should give him a good hand when he leaves, when he lands. Good choice, Bob. Hey! It's too windy to do anything here except survive. Bob is definitely wants to put on a show for the troops here. Actually, Benny Rodriguez was doing this last year with one of the P-51s. Be risking a good plane fooling around like this, doing Paula tricks. Do with an ARF. You know, we ought to really be cool. Just go get Rich Oliver's ARF out of the car. Everybody here could take a flight. We could have contest day. Karen especially.
I guess our level's pretty good.
Don't bounce it, Bob.
All right, Bobby! Hey! Next up, Bob Lampione, first official. Hey, Jimmy, spank his ass, will you?
Yeah.
Tell him what the rule is. When Windy doesn't fly, you don't fly. Go on, go get your plane. Matt Newman's gonna be on here, give you a flying lesson.
Right down there where it was at this morning.
Yes,
What the main thing is, how are our quilts coming? Are our quilts coming okay?
They're Afghans, huh?
When it's too windy to fly, we'll just go into a quilting bee.
There you go.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to apologize. You said you were gonna kick Steve Moon's ass. Now what happened?
Well,
Well, but what is this? Goofy Tunes or something? Come on.
he kicked my ass.
He kicked your
By
ass.
2 points.
But now you got some inspiration to get him in real stunt. You're gonna beat him in real stunt.
Sparky had been there, I would have been able to, you know, it's all Sparky's fault.
Yeah.
He'd have been there, but he's not.
Blame it on the other guy.
Jack and Ron.
There you go.
You'll learn it quick, my boy. Oh, it's always the other guy's fault. It's always.
Learning quick.
Look at the Homeland Security ship. Hey, Danny. Put plane away. Come on. We're going down to see Dubby. You want to come with us? Nah, it ain't worth flying. Yeah, at 4 o'clock it puffed down beautiful last night.
15 miles an hour.
I want to put her up in this. Anyway.
Right now it's bumpy and
Yeah, but I want to see how she does in this.
it'll be fine. Well, you're not gonna let it get away from you, are you?
No, I just want to see how she does wind penetrating what I'm up
You got a
against.
Garrett 731 up.
All these guys with the Mustangs are getting through with no problem.
Blow up. No, I don't want to Garrett 731.
Well, we know it does. We know it does excellent in dead air. It's a
Yeah.
good dead air plane.
Oh,
Except
yeah.
we ain't gonna have no dead air here. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
that's for
Yeah,
sure.
that's
Now I put some more prop pitch up. I upped the lap time. Geez, I was running like 5.6, 5.7.
Yeah.
So, no, they're handmade.
They're real.
There's the light flight wheels and everything.
They're real nice. Yeah. He's got the hub
Machined
done.
out and then grooved out, and then that's the bottom of the soda can. Yeah. To get the moon shape.
You know what's the coolest thing on a whole plane? The stick, the pilot stick, turns the Zetron on and off.
Oh yes. Yeah.
It's an on-off switch. He goes. When you turn that,
It used to be in there.
they outlawed it. Something that you can control a throttle without a third line. Infrared.
Infrared.
I invented it, and as soon as I got fifth at the Nats, they outlawed that right away.
Can't have that.
Taxi in and shut the engine off in front of the judge, adjust it in flight, adjust the flights. Wouldn't you love to have that today? Oh my God. All right, so you're gonna fly. We're gonna go see Dubby.
Okay, say hi.
Yeah, check him out.
Yeah, say hi.
See our other friend Lyle Larson down there. He's another, well, he's a Mr. Harley owner here too. All these Harley guys, we got to get them together. I see some bikes. It'd be nice to have a bike show.
I gotta go up and ask.
You know what?
I'm looking for a Brazilian guy that's flying a Mustang.
Yeah. You get 30 questions.
It should be difficult for you to...
Danny, what do you think? What, the AMA kind of missed the boat here. Why don't they have like a nostalgia car show at the same time they're having right out on the lawn, or a bike show or something?
Man, out here you might get some draw on a nice Sunday afternoon.
I saw some cool looking cars.
Oh, and the
some
drive
50s
out
cars, yeah.
Yeah.
Saw a bunch of them, in fact. We saw a Merc that was chopped. I don't think the windshield, the guy was down looking like this. A yellow Merc. Oh. Pretty cool.
It's as if he was driving a Panzer.
Tell you what you could do, Panzer.
Now we're down at the pylon area, and of course they're already running heats. Let's see if Dubby's around. I love to look at the motorhomes. You notice no stunt flyers come in these motorhomes. I think the only guy's got one is Warren Walker, and he didn't. Oh yeah, he's got this right here. There's these big things.
No kidding.
Beautiful. Yeah. You got spot. Pull right behind that green car.
Yeah, we're not going to be here.
No. I don't know what event they're running, but we need a break. Getting too crappy. The air's getting crappy down by stunt. I guess the air doesn't matter at all in pylon.
I guess not.
Be there in a minute.
We were told not to bother you. You're a very important person.
Yeah, he's copying my moves.
Are you winning today? Let's get down to the nuts of it. You winning today or what? Oh, all right.
Good.
All right, we came at the right time, huh? He's always winning, huh? I think he pays the judges. Maybe he is the judge. Oh, they're gonna run this. Let's watch this. Get your earplugs out. He won't mind. How do you like that? We just get down here and Dubby's doing his thing. Yeah, I know. They're wacky. They may let it go. Sounds just like my stunt engine.
Friday afternoon, I was completely out of time, and the lights in my overhead are out, and I'm essentially working in the dark. And he needed a piston aligner. I honed it and fitted it up and threw it in the box. We got out here in the daylight, and it's got a hole in the chrome. Yeah. You know, just a matter of not looking and not checking. It's got a good seal.
Now, what's the implication? You're losing RPM?
Well, yeah. We get really upset over 200 RPM.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I can see that.
And that 2.4 brake was to die for.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, I was impressed. The world of pylon racing as we know it.
Wouldn't you know it, Lloyd? Harry just left with the engine.
I'll take care of that.
You don't have a thing to do, right? the way I do it. I've got.
Dago Red. Where's Kent? They got a Dago Red over there.
No idea.
Oh, tell them they have a Dago Red.
They have a Dago Red.
I love these planes. You know, when a plane is this small, you can really paint it like a car. Oh, yeah. Hear those motors winding up, man? Is that unbelievable? 20,000. Oh. Look at a tuned pipe in that one. I made that guy that was up there, I made him some carbon pipes. They melted. Okay. 600-degree resin was melting.
Yes.
They said rain 30% today, 60% tomorrow.
So we flew, instead of flying 4 today, we flew 5. Just
Try to get a little ahead of the curve.
Put one in the books.
Yeah, put one in. I hear you.
And that's good for me because when you're qualifying and you keep doing good, you want to keep flying.
You want to keep flying.
Doug, let me ask you a question while I have your ear. In order to take the crankcase apart, how is that normally done?
Okay, the word normally and take it apart is not supposed to be in the same sentence. The crankcase, the way it's made, you got to understand the way it's made.
Yeah, I understand.
It's put together before it's finished.
Okay, and then it's machined finished.
And it's sealed, and the Loctite is baked, and then it's finished.
Okay.
But one of the benefits is you can take them apart. So you take the little brass thingies out.
And how do you do
Heat it in an oven?
No, the little brass thingies right here.
Right.
In your case, they're over here.
Right.
Okay, but they screw up. Screwdriver.
Oh, really?
And the only thing you need to do is mark them left or right, because they're not interchangeable. You set them on the table. I have to make one of them green and one of them red. Okay.
Because Rich is going to have to take one apart on me.
Okay, so you pull those out, then you've got 4 830. What size engine? 60?
65.
Okay, 832s. Okay. Take them out, and they'll come right out. Comes off. And now you're looking at a high temperature Loctite seal.
Okay.
But it's okay to use regular red bearing seal. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's okay to use that. But you clean the surface, you do whatever you got to do.
No, we're not going to do it. It's just that I was curious how Rich was going to do it.
Okay, yeah, and you clean the surface really good, and you lap the surface again.
Okay.
You put the Loctite seal back on there, and you put it back together, and since it was machined as one piece, it goes right back together again, just as good as it was before. They're even interchangeable. We never thought they'd be interchangeable, but they're interchangeable. You can mix and match, and
Wow.
But they're all made. They're made to be one unit, never disassembled.
Yeah.
But it's just turned out that when you make things right, you can do stuff, right?
Yeah, he's going to have to
See, all the cylinder boards in the top, so you don't have to worry about the top matching the bottom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, he's going to have to disassemble mine because it's all frozen and you can't get it apart.
He ran too much caster. He was running caster fuel.
Oh, well, that's one of the very good benefits. Is you can pop that thing out, you can press the liner out, put it back together again, start over again. Yep.
Instead of throwing it away.
Right.
Throwing away a $70 or $100 part.
There's another trick that you guys might not have ever known about getting a liner out like that. If you can saw the rod in two and drive the piston in and out.
Okay.
Okay. Once you can get see, the way you do that, you saw the rod in two, you take the crankshaft out. And you take the bearing out.
Okay.
Then you go in with a Dremel tool, a cutoff wheel with a Dremel tool, and you cut the ports halfway through.
Okay.
Halfway through.
Collapsing.
Then you take a hammer and hit in the ports, and you will break the liner in two. And the bottom of the liner will go down, and the top of the liner.
Oh, okay. Because where they come together, there's nothing.
Yep.
There's just.
Yep.
Okay.
Now that's that's like your ultimate worst case nightmare.
Yeah, but when you're dealing with Richard, it's always a worst case scenario.
Yeah. And
Richard's Homeland Security. You like that shirt?
We're fighting
Geronimo, Homeland Security since 14. We love the shirt more than Richard, to be honest. He was supposed to get me one of these. Because I let him drive my car to
Give me this
Texas. I drove your ass to Texas. What, did I even get a t-shirt?
I'll give you this one.
No, after you wear it, keep it, pal. Get me a new one. How do you do? Rich Jacobone has decided to enter Pampa with his von Schnugelwager. Matt Newman's playing. And 50 guys from Bolivia with P-51s. No, I'm just kidding. You know, when a plane is this small, there isn't that much. You could just paint away. Just paint it like it's a car.
Truck when it comes back. Druckmeyer, Hemken, Helton, and Brown.
You see how they get out there? The truck comes and picks them up.
Scott, Anderson.
Let's watch a couple of races.
Box 2, Heat 13.
You got any cold soda in your car?
I have salsa.
Jim
Be a wagon.
I want to do the. Okay, so they take a new can. What is it? 10% or 15%?
15%.
All synthetic.
Synthetic and castor.
Oh, half and half.
Half and half.
And then when it's done, you empty the fueler into this.
18% oil.
What's the idea? Everybody's got to use the same fuel?
Yeah.
It's like me, the rest of them ain't either. It's like when you're flying with a stooge.
So they're getting ready for the next heat.
That's got a broken leg, don't it?
This is exactly the one that hit Midgley. I remember it spun him around like he was a top. One of those good years.
First year of them.
The good one was Sarah. Show us your tattoos, Sarah.
I shaved my legs for this.
For Paul Winter and Elliot.
Running backs 2, Heat 13. McDermott, Duda, Schwab, Purdue. Running backs 3, Heat 14. Treviso, Beers, Berner, and Purdue Jr.
She was upset about it.
Yeah. Nearby Cincinnati or something.
Well, you know, the last year that she was this, I didn't know.
Now your motor's running.
Told me something the other day, and I didn't. Elliot had a good time at Brodak, and I'm glad he had a good time and everything. And I said, well, I didn't get to spend much time with him because the only other 2 times I met him was when he was traveling with John and Paul.
Right.
He told me, he said, I knew Elliot.
So what?
Elliot was back and forth.
Oh, don't I know.
I didn't know.
Watch the start off here. They're going to push him off.
I don't know if it's true or not. That's what
What?
we'll wait till the camera's not on.
Oh. Okay. Are they cutting it?
There's 2 packs. There's another pack.
No, it's a shut-off.
Shut them off.
Is 11 on the buggy or 12 on the buggy?
Sorry about that, you guys.
They actually glide pretty good. Uh-oh.
This is a long race. That's exactly what I did.
Got Mohawk Marv out there.
Mohawk Marv. That's actually a pretty cool helmet. These people need Ferrari helmets.
Yeah, this is an expensive.
Oh yeah, there's some money here, baby. Don't worry.
John, when you pulled in the parking lot, you could tell they had a little more money than we do.
Just look at the motorhomes. That'll tell you.
Same thing with the guys that fly these jets.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Allen just brought in the remains of a midair. Has a yellow tail, white fuselage, and can't tell anything more than that. Other it's missing his wing. So whoever has the remains up here,
That's something you don't hear in stunt a lot.
we found him.
We found your plane. We don't know where it is. You don't have that many times that happen in control line stunt. Here we go, next heat.
Yes, Lord.
There you go, next heat.
Well, how's your engine doing?
Ran too fat. Started burbling on the line.
That ain't no good.
Can't tell nothing that way. Oh yeah, I saw that.
Bless you, my dear.
Actually, no, we need to be further that way to sure. Because a lot of times, like this, it's being 90 degrees here, so that way it's going to be on the side. I don't know. Yeah.
This would be nice if we had this. When you unload the van, they come and get you with the shopping cart here. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm amazed how nice they land. Oh, that was not so good. You got a really unhappy bee in Mr. Jacobone's truck. Look at this. We open the truck. And that bee is looking at... Oh, it's a Japanese beetle. Come on, Bobby. Here, baby. Now, see, you could have been a bee. See, you could have been in this hot truck all day instead. Come on. Whoop. He flies away. We're going to see what's down.
Selling,
I don't know if there's something going on at the other circle, the other area.
selling floats or whatever they were called.
Where?
Over here.
Ah, I want that ice. I'd like to get icy.
Yeah.
Ice a dually. See, that's the best part of an ad. Gets a little too breezy to fly, no problem.
Yeah, you're going to see something else.
Yeah. Boy, that's what was a miracle about being at Brodex this year, was having 7 days without one of these days where they would never stop flying. But of course, that comes and goes with the wind. You need to wash your windshield, Rich.
Yeah.
It makes me crazy when I have bugs on a windshield.
I had the whole truck washed the other day.
You did? They didn't clean the windows?
Yeah, they cleaned it.
Now, if you've never seen the beautiful downtown Muncie, here it is. There's the 12th Street Cafe, Ball Street, Ball State University. And it's Groundhog Day here in Texas. We're going out of Dairy Queen.
Dr. Straits.
Yeah, it's still blowing. We're all Dairy Queened out. We're gonna go get the women and see what they want to do. Yeah, it does not look promising, that's for sure. And let's face it, if a guy like Bob Lampione can't get through the pattern, what chance do you and I have, Rich? Mere mortals, mere non-national champions like us, what could we possibly do? Let's go see if Lampione, we can give him a hard time about something. Beautiful downtown Muncie. And we're on our way back to the motel. Here's one of the things I love about Muncie. Every 5 minutes a train's going by here. Now watch this. I know in Jersey the gates go down, obviously no gates, and people don't run the chance of running over the train. But here, it doesn't seem to matter at all. And they fly through here, boy. A lot of train action in Muncie. Well, it looks like we're done getting gas. We're getting entertained by the Gerald Champ Flyer here. Gerald, put those trains back on the track. Hey, quite a train. Only in Muncie. Look at that guy. Check that out. That doesn't look so good. Who put that on there? 137 cars of containerized freight. What a show. All that, and you're gonna get a tank of gas too, for one low price. Now, luckily for Richard and I, Richard had made me this tank when we first put the Testarossa together, and I needed to get some runs. It fits right in the Testarossa. I have the tank shim, it's in a bag. And the thing I need to do now, he wants to, his tank was giving him some little funnies, so we're just gonna switch the tank. See, in Richard's plane, he's got the mounts relieved, how much?
About a quarter.
I don't think mine are relieved that much, because I could never get the tank close, far enough down. That was the problem. And this is the original tank, you're just replacing the...
Stopper.
Now, how long do they typically last?
Usually about a year.
Okay, I mean, there's a limited life thing like everything.
Yeah, they're pretty good about lasting a season.
But the nice thing is you can just make up two, and when one gets... Actually, what I would be inclined to do if I had this system is run one for a month and then go make a second one. So that right now you could be putting in that second, the one you gave me, which obviously we have right here. So.
But they sell a stopper kit.
So
you can go get another stopper. Probably should bend the new brass wires and brass tubing and all, but I don't want to do
But
that.
it's the rubber part that
It gives out.
that gets, the fuel just deteriorates it.
It gets hard. So even
Now what's the indication? Little pieces start chunking off and...
Yeah, you see them or it won't seal. When you screw it down and
it still leaks. You can still squeeze it.
Yeah.
Okay. You agree with that?
Oh, no.
How do you feel about that rubber stopper issue?
No, you go real life. It's not all right.
I would never take a picture of you when you didn't want it.
Don't do this.
You'll see this. Pipes holding up fine?
This is what Edie looks like after a massage.
Pipes holding up no problem, right? No problemo? Well, Rich's plane is back in one piece. We're gonna go try to test the gas tank on whatever circle's available. Can you use these speeds? I guess nobody's here. Sure you can.
As long as nobody's here.
Yeah.
So there's somebody there. Good.
They're piddling around.
Stop lanes.
Okay, so obviously we can use
That's
this
the
one.
better circle, but this one's just fine.
Okay, for what we got to do. What we really want to do is see that the new tank is working the way we want it to be.
Get the nets up so we can walk a little bit.
Yeah. They were flying speed down here before. Yeah, the stunt guy. Let's use this circle.
Yeah, we'll use this. I'm trying to find a way in. We're going to go to the
Just go to the end. Park on the grass.
I don't think there's a net on the backside.
No, it's a three-sided net. You can just park here and we'll walk this stuff in. Watch, there's a wire there. See the wire? There you go. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna.
Pressy.
We need to do some tank testing. So we're down here at the speed circle looking to see if this tank is, I guess, giving Rich the motor run he wants, and the shim is back to being where it should be. Of course, Rich uses the pantyhose system of modifying the Venturi opening so he can fine-tune this power delivery. And it's worked pretty good on a Testarossa too. He's going to be writing about that in Control Line World, and I I think it'll be a very informative, well-written article, of course. And of course, tomorrow morning starts official flight. Looks like we beat the rain today, but they have predicted isolated thunder showers coming and going all week. So I guess we're just going to have to see where this is all going to wind up. I'm not sure if Rich wants to fly again. He wanted to put a shorter arm handle on to lighten the load. In the wind, shortening up the arms of the handle is always a good idea if you have choices of handle selection. I just figured I'd see how it would look from up in a speed tower here, looking down on Rich. He's adjusting a new handle setting for his backup handle. Now Richard mentioned something that's good with these clunk tanks that he uses. When you want to do a test flight like this, you can just put a half a tank of fuel in, which he did. This is not a stunt pattern flight. And this way you can just get, actually he wants to come out and adjust the handle again. Let's say you want to adjust the handle. You don't have to wait 8-10 minutes, you can do it in 5. So it allows you under conditions like this. And we went up to the L pad, and there's a crowd up there, and we didn't want to wait an hour between flights, of course, so we're down here, and in 12 minutes we're on our second flight already, so very efficient use of time. And sometimes you just need those flights. You just can't wait the hour when you want to do handle adjustments and prop adjustments and whatever. It's kind of cool being up here. You get a whole different view of the stunt circle. Yeah, he's already out of fuel here after 2.5 minutes. Anyway, once he has this resolved, we're gonna go pick up the women who are back at the motel cleaning up. We're gonna head out for some nice dinner tonight. Yeah, he's just trying to whip it over to where it's by the fuel jug. Good boy, what a guy. He'd make a great team racer. Well, we're watching the weather here. The local weather, good chance of big rain today and tomorrow. They 80% chance of rain this afternoon. Anyway, it's nice. We have a suite. We have a lovely suite. We have our own refrigerator, our own sink. This is not a bad room. Very nice. And I guess if we have rain, we'll just have to deal with it. It's Tuesday morning and today starts the competition. Well, the weatherman said, we're in Muncie, slight chance of rain. Yeah. By the time we got the car loaded, it's already raining here in Ferrari City. Unbelievable. And I hope this isn't going to really ruin the whole day. Last year, if you look at the videos from last year, you can see it really got miserable at the end. Hope we're going to have a better time. It's just starting to remind me of the year that this lake, right here, this lake was across this road. You had to drive through the water. When this floods out, I guess this is pretty flat country here. And even going to the banquet that year, I remember the flooding. So we're supposed to have 2 days where there's they said, what, an 80% chance of rain today? This looks like 100% chance. I don't know yet. Obviously, we'll have to see what Warren has planned. Feel sorry for the guys from Brazil that came all this way and you know, to not have this good weather. Never fly near high tension wires. It's starting to look like they're judging flights. Let's see what they're doing. Yeah, they're judging flights, all right.
AMC Motorhomes in stock. Save thousands off the price of new with confidence because every system in every...
This looks like Like Ryan.
Yeah, it is Ryan.
Ryan Rutherford. Get here, and looks like he's the first one up, the second one. Flying in the rain. Hey, you don't get those sheets all day.
Yes, he said he's not going to fly at all.
They said it's going to rain harder this afternoon.
The other one's on circle
I bet you there's baby birds up in these nests. Here we are under the Tyser tent. When is Rich up? Did he take his flight yet, or?
I don't think so.
I fill that sucker complete.
Angle grinder type thing with a buffing pad that's that big on.
I use my little 3-inch air grinder that has
What the hell is going on behind me here?
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on?
God, it sounds too much fun for a rainy day.
Flight attendant for Northwest. Now, ain't up till forever. I don't know. Somebody tells me that's as good as they can be. They're either. It's like they were treating you like the lonely stepchild.
We have to take a picture of this. This is the only dry spot left in Muncie. Somebody must have had a toolbox with something on top of it. The only dry spot in Muncie. Look at that. There it is. And we're in the middle of Mikey Palco's electric flight. Certainly one of the contenders to win Advance this year. What was that all about? Hey, Mike, you got me off camera here. Mike's running a Sergio Zegras timer, the ones we sell, and so far I guess they've been pretty reliable. Haven't gotten any back yet. Sold about 300 of them. So there must be people using them. A lot of them, of course, go to the quiet flyers. They use the same timer. And at Brodax we had a few, I think they had 4 or 5 electrics. All of them flew pretty good. They had an electric Bearcat. A lot of innovative stuff happening with electric. Should be a lot of fun in the future, seeing how it unfolds. And Mikey, of course, will get at 6:15, the motor will go beep, beep, beep 3 times. You can actually hear the beeps from outside the circle if nobody else is flying. And the plane will very gradually spool down and land. Very, very cool. One of the innovators of the world of stunt. Now, I just recently gave Mikey one of my counter-rotating props to see if in electric, of course, they can run the motor backward very easily. Just reverse the wires and see if running the motor in the other direction made any difference. Since basically it's a very similar prop. In fact, it's the same prop a lot of the electric guys are using. Doran's 3-blade seems to be one of the props that they like to use. Now you can, oh, no other, no, okay, we got rid of some of the motor noise. Now you can hear the electric. Also, the other thing you notice, no smoke. Which some people think is an advantage, that you're not leaving a smoke trail in the air. There we go. Hey, Mikey! Woo!
Sergio Zegras, the Zetron timer from Windy Artnowski. He sells them.
No, he doesn't. Not the Brazilians. For Brazilians, double the price.
Brushless. Brushless, yes. And it's an outrunner, the whole motor.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
The size of the engine?
35, 40. It's a 15, 18. You can only measure the power by watts. If you could convert a 2-stroke to wattage, you could tell.
What's the wingspan?
52.
52?
Yeah.
52 is the thrust.
52 is the wingspan.
Ah, yeah. And repeat the engine, please.
What's that?
The power of the engine.
About 400 watts. It's hard to say. Thrust, yeah, thrust flies.
Looked like a good flight.
Thank you.
Anytime you do well, Sergio's happy. He's paying his mortgage selling these timers now. Very cool, very cool. What happened to the electric Bearcat? The guy's here, but no electric Bearcat.
Yeah, I don't know if it's not working for him or
Did he have a problem?
Maybe it's just not trimmed.
Check this out, there's a frog right by this guy's plane. Hey! What are you doing down there? Is you an frog appearance judging today? Bunch of baby birds over in that paddock. Oh, look at them. Hey, you want to come live in Wendy's Pond? You want to come live in Wendy's Pond? It's a cool place to hang out at night. I don't think he's interested. There you go.
Then I gotta get my weather in the guy already.
He's even got his pipe tunnel under there. Oh yeah, just in case. You never know when those electrics are going to go out of style. Yeah, stick that tune pipe right back in, or the vice versa. Bruce Hunt's trying to get pictures of people reflecting in the water. I think he's got Triplane Boy over here. Nope, he doesn't. He's trying to get everything reflecting in the water. That's pretty cool. Just like that in the Northwest. Shows up with all this junk.
When you can get all the engines running full flight and get them started and practice up a little bit before the meet.
Thomas Case Jr. Yes, Thomas Case Jr. I assume he's going to the world. They're leaving from here for Spain, yeah. He's quite a good flyer.
And it was the only meet that I'd seen that had right flyer on the flat. So I put it in fun scale, and out of 3 guys, I took third place trophy in fun scale, so I got a plaque with right flyer and in advance. So, well, that was one of the best days.
Yeah. They can hang the whole thing on the wall.
Yeah, the front door, up by the street, come over here. Fine home of Jim Summer.
You got to buy more Windy videos, Jim.
What's that been case in point? I would like one of the fall classic when I had that Capronius thing that landed in the water. You got that one?
I'm sure I have it. I don't know where it is, though. I'd have to go back, dig into the vault of priceless archives of Windy videos.
We've been financially, all right, but not having a lot of spending money, so I haven't.
Well, you got to get a job.
My wife finally got a part-time job.
Why did I know that was? Make her get 2 jobs.
That's why I can afford a video.
You should make your wife work 2 jobs. No reason a man should have to work.
Well, I'm kind of like a job and a half, and then she has a part-time.
Maybe you get her a job installing car batteries on a weekend. You got it broken in pretty good on that auction. The only man here who takes the car battery out of his car, makes his wife carry it to the flying field, and then starts his engine, makes her put the car battery back in. And no time does he get his hands dirty. Dr. Jim, unbelievable. An unbelievable part of the world of stunt. One of the keynote speakers in how to install a battery in your car. Unbelievable. Picking this up with Carl Lovins' flight. I'm not sure we're going to get the tripod in any good position here. See if we can get this. Trying to find a spot where we can be downwind without being interfering with the judges too much. We had a little reprieve a while back from the rain, but it looks like it's coming back to rain again.
Are you got any pipes on your house?
Yeah, we're under contract.
Oh, cool.
So far, anyway.
Did you get any more
They
money
got
out of
they got 2 more days to come up with the money.
You recording?
Yes. What do you think? I got some of your flight too, and just the end. Immortal. You'll be immortal. Paul Lovins used to run a big hobby shop in Cincinnati, around the Cincinnati area. Long-time modeler, many years a modeler. Paul Lovins, first official on Tuesday. Now next up is slated to be Jim Sumner, and what happened, they brought his plane out on the line, and you can see I can't really focus in on it here. Brought his plane out on the line and the wind blew it over, the triplane. I don't know if he's going to be able to get this flight or not. All right, Jim's gonna try another takeoff. Sounds like he's got the motor cranked up. Flipped over the first. Actually, the motor wasn't even running. The guy just wasn't holding it, and it flipped over. So, when Jim Sumner is around, there's always some entertainment, excitement. You name it. He's a very entertaining guy. Good guy. He may even be with us up in Hampton this year for Midgley's contest. Right, the triplane, first official flight. Whoa, what a takeoff. Woohoo! Pretty exciting stuff. There's just a hint of rain dropping down on us right now. By this afternoon, it's supposed to get nasty. I'm hoping at least that we can get one round of the contest in. I guess everybody's hoping that. Let's see if we can get some of Jim's flight. Jim's probably the only one in the history of the event to have flown 3 different triplanes. He had a twin triplane, a single triplane, a twin engine, 2 Sato 56s, then they outlawed that. Then, I don't remember, the other one had an OS Max 90, a 4-stroke. See if we can get a little bit better angle on Jim here. And if it gets real stormy this afternoon, we need to make our annual pilgrimage over to the AMA Museum, see all the new stuff that's every year they add to it. Always one of the high points of our trip, checking out the museum. And boy, if you ever do come to a Nats in Muncie, don't miss the museum. It is really nice. There's stuff in there that brings tears to your eyes. One thing's really a problem on a rainy day like this is the people that have to wear glasses. Of course, I'm one of them. It's really a handicap when you get rain on the glasses, boy. Looks like Jim's getting through a pretty exciting pattern here. Actually, he's getting through pretty good. This one turns pretty good. I just noticed it's got one landing gear. Might make for an exciting landing if you weather vanes. Yeah, actually landed pretty good. Jim Sumner, first official. You got to admit, Jim's quite an entertainer.
Oh man, that was
He's quite a guy.
entertaining. That was great.
Next up is one of the, what shall we call them? The Mustangs.
I saw it, but I'm...
Well, we got partway through the first round before they called the contest off for a delay. But the planes, as you probably can see, are soaking wet. Everybody's abandoned the field. They're all huddled up under the, I don't even know if you can see it up there. And it's gotten nastier and nastier by the minute. Boy, has this gotten crappy. Well, you have no control over the weather no matter where you are in the world, that's for sure. But I'm not sure what Warren's going to do, but we're going to clean off. We're going to go get our equipment. Some of our stuff's all up under the tent. Karen wanted to go park the cars down where Kent is. And we'll just wait it out, or else we'll go to the museum. Pretty disappointing. Yeah, when I was looking at this stuff on the table and guys' asses and elbows,
I know.
man.
Thank you much.
Oh, man. That's all you would need to make your day complete. Stick around, I'm going to need a launch right away. Don't go away. I want to practice. They're right.
I'm going to get my jacket.
Yeah, I'd put your toolbox away too, it's getting soaked. No, I'd put it in a car. I put mine away, but yours was still there. I know where your car is. Oh, put it in there. No, it's still by the tent. As long as you got the umbrella. Yeah, why not put it away? I seen him. You see him up there?
Yeah.
Hunt hears it too.
The babies.
I see the baby sticking out. What is that, a killdeer?
It's just a house sparrow.
Look at him up there.
Mom or dad was here feeding them a little while ago.
I came here to the church, but I could never find them.
They're right up there. They're right up.
I see them now. Bruce pointed them out to me. Last year I couldn't find them.
But the one year the killdeer had a
nest right out here.
Right, and she wouldn't let you near it, boy. No way. Oh, they're cute. Want to come home to Jersey? There's an opening.
Here we go.
There's an opening in my shop.
Mom or dad to feed them.
Look at this. Look at this. Is that great, Bruce, or what? It's more fun than flying today, that's for sure. That's fantastic.
This is what you get for your video dollars.
They said Hunt's videos are for the birds.
We can sell these to Audubon people too.
They said my videos were for the birds, and they were right. So Edie, we want to know, where is the wet t-shirt contest going to be this afternoon?
It's under that tent in the corner.
Only the men.
There.
A men's wet t-shirt
There in
contest.
the corner. Now, did you see? You said that and everybody else.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sorry guys, they all have bras on. It won't work.
You lose. The wet bra contest. All these guys got bras on their shirt. B-R-A. Brazil.
Yeah, there's got to be something about a country that starts with bra.
Yeah. I think the birds are having the best of it today.
They're obviously hungry.
Oh yeah, they're up there. I got them on the lens. I can get them up close too.
Trying to get it out of the rain.
What is this? What is this? A hanger? Man, I wouldn't want my plane in here with these bozos. Half of these guys are so old they fall over anyway in the morning. And half, look.
It's about the cell is about halfway through. We've probably got the better part of an hour of rain yet. After that, there should be hopefully about a 3-hour window, which should allow us to get the first round complete for everybody, and we can start on the second round. If we are unable to finish the second round, I will probably dump it. Then we have the one, and then we start flying tomorrow. Okay. After this, as I understand, there's supposed to be significant rain tonight, but chances of scattered stuff tomorrow. So hang loose, and we'll see what happens.
Everybody's telling them. Exactly.
There's a bird's nest right above you somewhere.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, he just pooped on your hat. That hat looks good with bird poops on it. All right, girls, time for some entertainment. Da 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 da. How about a little burlesque show while we're waiting? Hey! Hey! Boy, that's some fancy underwear you got there. So it looks like they're going to make a decision in an hour. We're going to go down to the museum and just see all the new exhibits, and it sure doesn't look promising. It looks like a repeat of last year. Rain, rain, and more rain.
So all the kids out there came down to Ed Packard's place. They said, I got to have one of those. Well, he didn't have them, so it took about a year before he came out. And then, of course, for many years, it just sold all the time.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did it?
So, this plant, this is a Martin MB1 that they came out with later. Actually, it's down by the Martin. This was the first bomber, American bomber, accepted by Bill Mitchell.
That is always some cool stuff. And they always seem to change it just enough to make it worth coming back. Here's one of my favorites from 1996. We videotaped some stuff and donated our stuff to the AMA. Oops, look at this. Look. Who's that? Had a great party, a great banquet. That was a good year. That was the Spitfire year, the first Spitfire year. Anyway, we're just going to take a quick, while we're waiting for the rain to stop. Not sure it's going to stop. So we'll find out. There's a cool little model. It's unusual. This is something similar to what Danny Bandrock has a bunch of these. These all his plans, how they're made. Danny's got one of these too, the Speedster. He collects a lot of this stuff. The old ignition speed models. Dynajets. These carrier ships with the big gas tank on the inside. Old Mauler. Cub on floats. Some of the really old models here. Really nice shape too. Ignition engines. Look at this ignition engine here. Hey, what are you guys doing here? Get out of the hobby shop. Get out of the hobby shop. I see you shoplifting Ambroid.
I was looking at the Bearcat, and that was an RC, and mine's as big as that one.
Yours is pretty cool.
Oh, thank you.
Pretty cool. How's it been flying? Good?
Man, I struggled. I had to hang on this morning, but hopefully I get another chance.
Ah, come on. You'll tough it out. Some of the old kids love the old hobby shop. Got the stuffed up dummy. Boy, an awful lot of this stuff brings back memories. Boy, oh boy. Man, and if you're my age, there's got to be something. There's one down there, the Dolphin. I remember the Dolphin. Look at that. They get all these kits, and they're probably all in good shape, too. Old Vico kits. Ah, Smog Hog. If you remember, you always go to a hobby shop years ago, and they'd have some of these stick models just to get you interested in it. The gas tank. I used to have it. I used to have the Vico wheel display down my cellar. The Grumman Guardian. Made one of those. Oh, what a lot of cool stuff.